So with Gates have been eliminated, we knew how everyone is in shock that his memories have been erased, which Ace has gone back of being a model, knowing of how he is actually had the life that he was actually have, knowing of everyone else didn't know who he was. But we see how the others have actually learned how Gates is actually not around anymore, which now they need to figure out what they can do in order to defeat the final boss, which is now arrived, which the giant creature have actually appeared like the castle, knowing of how Archie Metal have actually saw what is happening and unleash his strongest Yamato as well, knowing of how he will actually be delighted to see what his creatures will do. So the only three riders left are Kira, Neon, and Asuma, which they're actually getting ready to fight the boss of the Grand Prix. But knowing of how they're actually going to beat the Yamatos, we see how they are also are not strong enough to defeat the creature, knowing of how everyone else is actually getting ready to be defeated. But we see how they couldn't do this without Ace, who's gone being a model, while everyone else is actually being attacked, which he's still having no idea what's going on. But now we see how Buffa is going to defeat the final boss, but he was defeated as well, knowing of how he is actually getting erased, knowing how Ace met up with Asuma even without his rider form, knowing of how he would actually be killed and will not come back. We see how everyone else is getting ready to be crushed by the Yamatos, but Ace have returned with his memories come back to him, as he told everyone that the game master is Jiori, which everyone is in shock. And the fact is that he's actually the one who manipulate the game, which he will not give Ace his ID core back until Sumori have found a loophole, which one of his desires is that he will continue to participate in the Grand Prix until he dies. So he actually stuck it to Jiori as well, which of course he cannot be eliminated. So now he's actually returned to the game as Gates, while actually have the message left by Sumori, the fact that he touched Buffa's ID core, have his memories return, knowing of how he decided to fight back, which he decided to fight until he actually dies. So now we see how Gaze returns, defeating the Yamatos and the final boss with the Command Twin Jet mode, and using that to defeat the rest of the Yamatos, which we see how Niram is actually impressed, but Sumori have informed him that the game is not over, which he say that he created a new tournament called the God of Desire Tournament, which he will allow anyone to compete, in which the end of the episode, which the rule states, until the game master approve, the game will be over, which he decides when it's done completely. So we see how Buffa was eliminated and killed, which gave Geats the chance to return. And at the end of the rule, until the game master decides what he seems fit, the game will not be over. Just like in esports tournaments, the commissioner or general manager will decide when the game is over or how they actually seem fit. But we see how Buffa was eliminated, but Punk Jack was still hacked. So now we're going to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime Guy joining here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.